sunny today. All right, get that over with. Come on, crowd, calm down a little bit. We want to have a whole bunch of announcements before we get started. Hey, there will be no show on Wednesday. I know I'm mostly here Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at noontime. But this week I got a doctor's appointment, so I'm going to skip Wednesday. Give you guys the day off. That's what I think. Remember, it's National Watch Day. So if you're at work, stop watching the clock. And let's see here. I did check the hurricanes and saw that there is a couple of formations out there, and one of them just formed into a hurricane, but it's supposed to go into the Gulf, which is good. It's going to be like Saturday before it gets close to Cuba, so we're looking good. And let's see, what else we got? Always like to say thank you to all my visitors. Remember, if you're stopping in, I do appreciate it, okay? Oh, I got something flying around here, irritating me. We're using Streamyard for our live stream. It's a great tool. And if you're looking at getting into live stream, check out the link in the description. Remember, hit that like button, give us a comment, might even become a subscriber. And if you comment during the show, I'll post it. If you comment after the show, I'll reply to it, unless you're a troll. Ooh.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Let's see, we're doing a 3-part series here, and I said, why the hell not? Now, this 3-part series is all about a review of the candidates for president. And you know what? I thought this is a good way to do it, okay? And I'm going to review them for you. Doesn't make a difference who you're voting for. You know, that's your opinion. And I'm just going through these. Now, we're going to talk about the Democrats or Republicans and then some of the others. Now, Democrats and Republicans have been easy to find stuff on. The others, it's going to take me a while, so that'll be the last one we do. Let's start off with the requirements to be a presidential candidate. 1, you need to be a natural-born citizen of the United States. Well, that's pretty good. 2, you need to be at least 35 years old. Well, we hope that's good. Maybe we ought to put a max on that. And 3, you have to have been a resident of the United States for 14 years, which means you can't live overseas and then suddenly move back to the United States and say, I'm running for president now. So you got to be here in the United States for 14 years. Now, like I say, we're going to start with the Democrats, just the way I want to do it, okay? No rhyme or reason. I'm just going to tell you about them. I don't know who you're going to vote for. Don't care who you're going to vote for. Unless, of course, it's that guy that's in office now. I know that's biased, but I'm sorry. Let's see here. First one, Joe Biden. Well, that's go to figure, you know. I got to put my glasses on because the next screen is a little small. Says in 2001, Joe Biden was the oldest American ever to be sworn in as president at age 78. From day one of his presidency, there's been speculation he would step down for a younger Democrat rather than seek re-election. After Democrats outperformed expectation in the midterms, however, Biden's supporters gained momentum. In April 2023, Biden announced he would run for president again. Now, if you vote for this guy, I'm sorry, you're getting my commentaries anyway. Just think twice before you write. Next, we got Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Okay, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. spent most of his career working as an environmental lawyer. In recent years, he has dedicated his energy to anti-vaccine campaigns. That's nice. When asked about a presidential run during a visit to a NHIOP, Kennedy said, I have passed the biggest hurdle that my wife has green lighted. Yeah, see, got to have them all on board with you. If things go great, we will have the funniest First Lady in history. We will need all a lot to laugh at night. Kennedy is married to actress Cheryl Hines. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, we got a sad face here. We thank you. Okay? And we got Marianne Williamson. Marianne Williamson was described as a self-help author, spiritual advisor, and activist. She debated Biden and other Democratic candidates in the 2020 presidential primary, but dropped out before voters could cast their ballots. She has criticized Biden and other Democratic Party leaders for policies that favor wealthy donors over working class voters, including plans to bump New Hampshire later in the presidential primary calendar. In January 2023, she confirmed she will challenge Biden. Okay, well, that's a pretty good crowd, huh? Now, you notice we didn't mention Gavin Newsom. Well, I'm sorry, he hasn't decided whether he's running or not, even though all indications are he will be running. But again, him and Biden, those two guys aren't doing anything. Gavin Newsom isn't doing anything for California. He's like to destroy that California. And yeah, the governor's not the only person. But heck, he's the chief bottle washer out there. What do you think? Those are the 3 primary and 4 potential Democratic candidates. Think about them. What are you going to do? Hey, if you happen to be in Orlando and you're looking for someplace good to eat, check out the Aardvark. Good food and good people. Their specials are on their Facebook page and their website. I want you to remember, hit that like button, give us a comment. We'll appreciate every one of them. It looks like this might be a short show because we didn't have very many Democrats. Not that they got their act together, but there just isn't anybody that wants to run as a Democrat. To me, it looks like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is the best bet in that bunch. Sorry, Joe, you're too old. Hey, Carlton, good to see you here, brother. Yeah, not much to choose from. That's what I said. Marianne Williamson? Sorry, she's a flake. Gavin Newsom, he's destroying his state. And then we got Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Of the 4, I think he is most likely one that should run. Because Biden won't debate anybody this year. I think it should be a mandatory debate should be required, part of these requirements. And 2, no voting until after the debates are over with. If it's just one, that's all right. Just one debate, that's okay. We'll have that debate between the Democrat person and the Republican person. Like I say, I'm doing this series. Next week we'll do part 2, which will be the Republicans. And holy crap, is there a lot of Republicans. Maybe by then I'll wind down a little bit. Now, where am I getting my information, you ask? I'm getting it from the citizenscount.org, elections 2024 site. Okay? And that's where they keep tabs on who's running, keep a little bio for them. Now, like I say, they don't have anything on that website about the non-Democrats and non-Republicans, but we'll find something. That's why it's going to take me so long to do them last. Hey, we thank everybody for showing up. I do appreciate it. Now remember, I will not be here on Wednesday because I've got a doctor's appointment. I applied for a PAC with the VA, disabilities, and Agent Orange stuff, and thought, well, what the hell? I put my name in. I filled out all the stuff, and this is the doctor review, non-VA type. That has to look at all the stuff. Hey, it doesn't matter to me. I hope to get some disability out of it. If I do, I'll let you guys know. Because I sure haven't got anything out of PCBs. This is from when I was in Guam, you know. That's the only site they recommended. They listed. They had the Philippines. That would have been nice because I was definitely involved there. So what do you say? What are you guys doing today? What did you do? Have a good weekend? Hope Father's Day brought you some good stuff. We always like having some good stuff, don't you? Remember, I'm here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays normally, around noontime, except for this coming Wednesday. And if you're a Facebook user, make sure you use the instructions in the ticker so we can see who it's from. Like old Carlton Z here. Appreciate you showing up, brother. And while you're at it, why don't you check out my website? Check out one of the surveys. I tried to do one on the presidential candidates, but they only allow you like 6 choices, and I had more than that. So maybe I can do the Democrat one first, and then we'll do the other one. So let's see what happens. And you remember, you be good, I'll be good. Be nice to somebody today, all right? Peace. Live long and prosperous, the Vulcans. They're here, so remember, they walk among us. Bye now. See you on Friday.